morning, Rodney. I love you. And good morning to anybody watching this. 10 more days. 10 more days. That's a week and a half. I'll have 1 year. A huge milestone for me. I know there's 2 other milestones coming up, and they'll take a year. But I'll take this one as a win. For sure. I feel great today. Yesterday I spoke at the treatment center that I went to. I was called upon and I showed up. Showed up early. I don't ever feel the benefits of being of service until later. Today I get to feel it the day after. And I didn't really realize it until I was done with my workout, how much I appreciate being able to do that. I appreciated it, but thinking about it afterwards wasn't the same as, you know, getting some sleep and all of that. And I'm truly grateful to have been able to do that. Back into that same place. I got to take a couple pictures of the church that I drew, and I can't find the drawing. So now I have a picture to add to my little collage that I'm doing. And then who knows where I'll put that on me. But it's going to go on me, that place. What a beautiful day today is. What a wonderful day to be clean. More days, and I couldn't get 10 days for a little while. The idea of getting like 6 months sounded terrible and sounded like unreachable, and I just figured, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I remember saying that. What the hell am I gonna do? How the hell am I gonna get there? And I'm getting there. And when I look at this version of my recovery versus the last version of my recovery, which is all the same, it's all part of the journey. I look at the changes that I made within myself. I look at the changes that I'm doing to fight for my life back. I'm not just doing it, I'm fighting for my life back. We fight daily. I fight daily. I go through things, ups and downs and all of these things. And by working through them, I'm fighting through it. By working through it however I work through it, whether it's at the gym or mentally or spiritually, or I'm going to church, making a meeting and sharing about it in a meeting, what's going on. I've shared about everything. All of it. You know, anonymity, of course. So personal anonymity. I've shared about what's going on with me. Leaving names out. Leaving people out. To the best of my ability. I mean, I've shared my struggles and some people know me, so they know what I'm struggling with. But I've done my best to not talk shit. Because I didn't like when shit was talked about me. I don't like it. And it happens. It's going to happen. It'll continue to happen. But I don't have to take ownership over it. Whatever somebody thinks or says about me is really none of my business. And I'm learning that the hard way. I don't learn things the easy way. If I learned things the easy way, I wouldn't have this 1-year journal on YouTube. If I really learn things the easy way, I have to call myself out constantly. I have to fuck up constantly. But my fuck ups today are not the same as my fuck ups of yesterday. A year ago today, I still didn't know if I was going to get into a treatment center. But I know that I needed to. And I made the proper calls and all that stuff to get in there. I thought maybe I could get loaded before I got in there, and my higher power wasn't going to let me into a treatment center unless I got clean and stayed clean. And it really didn't have to be a certain amount of time like I thought it had to be. It just had to be within my heart, within my mind. And when that happened, my higher power then took over. But that surrender, you can't just say I surrender. It has to happen. And then it does. And then trusting that something out there sees that and then pushes the button for the spiritual Calvary, I'll call it. But if I just kind of want to, or if I'm coming off of it and I want to, then it's not the same. If you hook me up to a lie detector test 3 days after, or like a day after I use, or 2 days after I use, or 3 days after I use, I would pass that lie detector test saying I don't want to use anymore. I'd pass the lie detector test leading up to. But it's that desperation, that G-O-D, that gift of desperation that my higher power can see. My higher power can see what's in my heart. It knows. And then when I turn myself over to it, when I truly turn my life and my will over to it, then everything starts working out. Starts working out. Not the way I want it to. Most of the time it's not. It just works out. And trusting that it's going to work out is important. Losing shit is working out. Surrendering is working out. But I have to surrender first. And I have to apply that approach to a lot of areas of my life. People, places, and things. Relationships. I'll fuck around and get in a relationship and then take over. And then start manipulating that this is a higher power thing. This is a my will thing. I have to learn that the hard way too. Eating. TV. I fucked around and watched way too much TV this weekend. I gave myself the excuse of not being able to move. That might be a good enough excuse. I don't think it is. I needed the rest, but I still don't think watching 7 episodes of a show, even if it's a good show, is justifiable. I thought to myself as I was like on episode 6, you know, there was a time that I had to wait in between weeks to watch an episode of a show. 1 hour, man, that's okay. 7? So I'll reflect on that and figure it out. Won't beat myself up too much about it. I'll fuck around and watch it and then I'll realize there's like 6 more seasons and I'm bored now. So what did I spend 7 hours doing? I could have done step work, I could have done all kinds of shit. Cleaned the house better. All kinds of shit. But that's the whole point of this thing, reflecting. A year ago, this was not one of my issues. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my recovery. I'm grateful for my higher power. I'm grateful for my friends that I have that are really my friends. I have friends that I lean on. They lean on. We can talk. Going out on a hike with somebody creates a level of intimacy, not the sexual bullshit. One-on-one, talking about our problems or my problems or what they've got going on or any of that. And maybe this time it was more about me. They asked the right questions and it helped me ask the right questions, and then I figured out, I realized, I thought maybe I had to fix myself before I could start helping people. That question was answered. I had somebody tell me I can't help people until I help myself. And then I went on this hike and somebody had told me, you help people and that helps you learn how to help yourself. 2 different perspectives. I like that. I like being able to sit there with somebody for hours. I've gone with multiple people in recovery now and have learned higher power stuff, how they operate, all that stuff, and listened with an open mind. And it's given me the ability to build relationships. So I recommend it. It's like going on a road trip with somebody, right? Except for you're hiking, so there's points where you both can't talk because you got to climb up some shit. It's definitely something I recommend. But I'll need to do a couple of these by myself too. I feel like I haven't had an opportunity to do that, so we'll see. Message came on my phone from something that has to do with my higher power. It says, let go of what you thought you were supposed to be. I really like that. It always comes at the right time, those messages. Where I thought I was supposed to be. I used to say, I used to be a good father. I used to be a good employee. I used to be good. Used to be's got no honey. I love that phrase. Today, 10 days left. And then tomorrow I'll have single digits. That's amazing. And how I got there. I love it. What I've done in these last 90 days to get here. Not giving up on myself. Proud of myself. I know I have a lot to give and a lot to learn. I know I can be there for others. And I'm still learning how to do that too. I don't have all the answers. I just know that it's what I want. It's a purpose I have. Going on all these journeys to figure out who I am. And the vision is becoming clearer. I'm really grateful for this video journal I put together, which is about 10 days over. And then I'm on to the next whatever. But I'm grateful that I've shared my journal, my vlog, whatever you want to call it, with whoever. And I'm grateful that I haven't stopped going. So I'm going to keep going. That's all I got. Have a good day today. It's a new day. Or if you're watching this in another area, it's the end of a day. Either way, whether you're all the way across the world or you're here, we all just have 24 hours. That's all we get. Some of us don't get that. So do the best you can with what you have to work with, because it's what you're given. It's all we're given. It's what we have. And as we continue to work, we obtain more. And hopefully it's for a positive and for good.